Alrighty. Alrighty. Good morning. Morning, Gio. I am doing well this morning. How are you doing? How are you doing? Pretty good. Fix the stability issues with NinjaTrader. Cool. Cool. NinjaTrader definitely kind of sucks sometimes. Yeah, so the inverse value gap Autotrader, quite a few wins overnight with the Joey settings, my settings. Tom's settings did not have any trades. So we'll recap that here. We had a partial win here at 8:30 last night. Hit the first TP, then broke even for the second. Then we had a full TP win at 9:50, so pretty good there. I mean, right to TPs. No questions asked. From there, we had 3 a.m. We had a short that hit first TP, then break even. And then another first TP break even at 6:20. So overall, 3 partial wins. And then 1 full TP. So pretty good night. Pretty good night. Up about 1,200 on $500 of risk per trade. If you were on 200 risk per trade on like a 50K account, you'd be up, 450-ish, which is pretty good. So, I'm probably on funded accounts before the day starts. Like if you're up 1,100, that's something where I'd 100% consider just like, maybe keep it trading on evals if you want or whatever, but on funded accounts, especially if you're trading, quite a few funded accounts synced together, that's a pretty good day and I would not push it. So before market even opens and you're up 2R. So that's the recap there. Again, no trades on Tom's settings here on the left. No trades there. Right now we are at 25,280 on NASDAQ. Levels for you to mark out here. We have a 50% level at 310. So you could mark that 50% level out. As well as London low at 253. So I'll be watching maybe on the open if we could move down, sweep out London low, and maybe get some sort of reversal from there. Be watching that. Could also watch for a move up to that 50% level at 311. for a rejection off of that, and you could target London low. Those are kind of the two things I'll watch on the open. So definitely mark those levels out on your chart. There's another hourly low at 259, but considering London low is right below that at 253, I would just want to see London low get swept. Above us, I believe we have the all-time highs at 25, 3, what is this, 394. And we have another hourly high at 387. So, I mean, we're fairly close to all-time highs, you know, only 100 points away. So we could definitely see a move there. Didn't have too big of a range overnight. It's still 100 points though. So that is what I would watch for the morning. That is it. That is it. So again, I would mark out the 50% level. Morning, Jonathan. Morning, morning. So I'll mark this out here, 311. That blue line, that's the 50% level. So again, I'll watch for, we already rejected off of that. I'll watch for us to maybe come back up, reject it again. We can target London low, which is at 253, or we come down, sweep London low. We can, you know, target that. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well in here this morning. And let's have a good day. Let's be patient. Wait for your setup. Don't rush anything. Remember, it's always better to have a break-even day than a losing day, right? So definitely just wait for your setup, right? Geo, how is your hyper scalp algo going? And Jonathan, I'm assuming you did you got my DMs this morning. Yeah, make sure we can do a call whenever you'd like, but definitely, you know, make sure you go through all those setup videos, and there's tons of text under there as well, right? Take your time, go through that. That's super important. It's there, so if you have questions, you can pull it back up and just look at the text, right? So lots of information, but again, if you want to do a call after you look at that, 100% I'll do that. And also, you know, you can always take a break from the live, close that down, and just settle back in for a month or something on sim. Get used to everything until you fully understand it, right? You don't need to, you can always, I mean, it's your money, right? So Geo doing pretty good. Finally able to run it again today after fixing stability. So a bit late though. Gotcha. Cool. On sim now, Jonathan. Good. You did close out of that gold trade, right? Just making sure before you, you know, switch all the way over to something else. Yeah, just settle back in. There, you know, there's no rush at all. No rush at all, right? Market opens here in 3.5 minutes. Again, we have no news because government's shut down. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting, see how everything goes. And me and Ben are working on trying to finish this update for the iFVG Autotrader. I'm trying to get Ben to work overtime. And once that is finalized and finished, obviously we'll send it out and stuff. But once that is all done, we're going to look into a Quant Tower edition. So if you wanted to use NinjaTrader, you could. If you wanted to use Quant Tower, you hopefully could as well, right? So we're going to look into that. Ben, the developer, said it shouldn't be too hard because it's fairly similar code-wise to NinjaTrader, but it may take a little while still. But we're looking into it because we had quite a few people say they would definitely use Quant Tower over NinjaTrader. Obviously, NinjaTrader is more beginner friendly, so again, we'll have both options hopefully fairly soon. But got to finish this update first. So again, for those of you just joining, I got this blue line marked out on the chart. That's our 50% level right there. It's kind of just a key support resistance level. Okay. And yeah. .1 minute till the open. ES as well. If you guys look at ES, got London low at 67.63. 50% level is at 6774. And the hourly high, which is Asia high, is at 6785. 3 levels for you to watch for this morning. Okay. Again, we're already up very, very nicely on my settings here overnight. 1 full win and 3 partial wins here. So again, if you caught these, you know, I would definitely consider, you know, being done. Okay. Leaning a bit more bullish for the day. I think I am too. I would like to see us actually move down first, though. I'd like to see us move down, sweep London low. I think you'd just maybe get better opportunity down there, but okay, so the market just opened and my whole Quant Tower froze for about 5 seconds. A little scary, but we are open. Definitely leaning bullish though, but again, would like to see us move down to 253. And I think if we break 275, we probably will go for 253. So what I'm watching there, still in a fairly tight range since, like, I mean, really since 1 a.m. we've been in a 50-point range. So very, very volatile on the open. Lots of volume in and out. Just from watching the speed of the candles, a lot of volume here. All right, looks like we are gonna go target that low. We'll see. Again, hourly low 258, London low 253. I mean, it's not too great. I mean, if you really, it looks like big candles, but it's only 35 points. It's not too big. Oh, you said massive selling going on though. Yeah. Looking at order flow or something. Okay, there is the first sweep there. Again, London low. I said if we break below 275, we probably go to London. We just swept the first one. We got 2 points, 3 points away from London. Also have a bullish SMT. So, wait for a setup now. We'll see. I'm going to watch if we reverse off of here. Again, I still think it'd be nice to sweep that London low. Still think it'd be nice to sweep that London low. We didn't sweep it down here, so. ES getting above the 50% level. Do have a bullish SMT as well. Between NQ and ES. Getting a lot of momentum. ES is, yeah. So it looks like we did get a reversal off that first hourly low. If we keep moving, if we kind of reverse from here, we're definitely going for London low. Otherwise, I mean, it's still valid to try longs here, in my opinion. It's because we swept that hourly low, but again, we do have London low right there, so we'll see. Very, very volatile this morning. Very, very volatile. I feel like personally, it's been a lot of cleaner action after 10 a.m. this week and last week. I think, yeah, I think that. NQ didn't move much during gold's ripping. Oh, well, gold is ripping right now. Hedging positions with gold. I gotcha. I mean, there was this inverse right here. Right here is pretty much like an A+ setup for inverse value gaps. Obviously, we're below the EMA, so I didn't take this, but we have a bullish SMT. We have some nice targets above us, right? We have momentum, right? Nice momentum up here. Nice bullish candle. We delivered off of an hourly low, right? We have a lot of things going for us. So if this trade were not to work, then it is what it is. I mean, that's a solid attempt at a long, so. Solid attempt, in my opinion. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That means we probably go for London low. That's the only bad thing about this play. I think if we swept London low, we would definitely be ripping higher, in my opinion. So those are my thoughts so far. Definitely hasn't been the easiest action lately, though. ES ripping higher. Quite a bit of divergence there between ES and NQ, which we don't like to see. We don't like to see ES ripping and NQ falling behind. You know, I'd rather have it always be the opposite. NQ ripping. Again, another coincidence where I think ES action might just be smoother. Might be smoother than NQ. Getting a lot of sell wicks here on NQ. We want to see some more bullish candles here. Otherwise, that definitely means we're going for London low. And it looks like that's happening right now. So I just got wicked out of a long. I literally got bottom ticked. Had my stop loss at 68. And it hit 67.75. So and now it's ripping right back up. So market sucks. Okay. Market sucks. Wow, that's just atrocious. Literally stopped out to the tick and already back up 15 points from entry. But it's okay. Crazy volume going on. Yeah, honestly, I would agree with that, Gio. NQ's just kind of sucky lately. So, but that was a good trade. That was a good trade. Definitely an A setup for what I look for. can't be too upset. No trades so far with the auto traders, obviously. And again, as I said, the only reason I would think that trade wouldn't work is we're going to go for London low. And that is about to be swept right about now. Okay, London low is swept. I think if we swept London low previously on the open, then, you know, probably would have moved up there, but still have an SMT with NQ and ES. Not anymore, actually, not anymore. Well, we do have a big SMT with London low, but are you changing settings between overnight? No, keep everything the same. Keep everything the same. Yeah, I'm down one trade right now, but I thought longs looked good. I mean, they did look good, I think, but we just wanted to sweep that London low first, I think. I mean, we'll see if we keep moving down. We might want potentially ES needs to sweep London low as well. But yeah, definitely a lot more selling pressure than bullish this morning. I still like longs though. I do. Bouncing out of a 5-minute fair value gap here. I want to see, I mean, I do want to see some sort of reversal from here, but who knows if we'll get that, obviously. All the major stocks are going down this morning except for Amazon. Yeah. Oh, No trades yet. Okay, no trades yet with the Autotrader. I still think longs look nice though. I really do. I really do. Every time it looks like we get buying, we also get hit right with selling, so. Starting to barcode a little bit here, which is not good. Do not want a barcode. Hmm. %50 level is now at 298. Looks like ES wants to go for London low. Definitely barcoding though. Last 5 minutes or so. ES almost swept London low there. We got two ticks away. And there's the sweep of the low. So no more SMT between NQ and ES. Really good reaction off of ES sweeping that London low. Ticked it by about a point. I mean, we actually swept it by one tick. Nice bullish candle off of it. Let's see if we reverse from here. We'll see. Oh my. Getting some weird candles here. A lot of volume coming in. Crazy market. Oh, geez. It's just not smooth lately. Hasn't been easy, I would say. Has not been, not that it's ever easy, but you know, some weeks it just feels like everything works. Some weeks it feels like literally nothing works and you barely make it out alive. So ay, 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 ay. What are we doing, market? Another no close here. It looks like it really wants to reverse, but like Gio said, there must be some sellers because it's struggling. It is struggling. Wow. Okay. There just must be some heavy sellers in here. Because we definitely look like we're trying. We're really trying to push. I think if some buyers do come in, we're gonna fly, because it already looks like we have some buyers trying, and it's just we have too many sellers. But if that starts to flip, we might fly pretty quick. Let's see what's gold at. Gold's just nuts, dude. Hit 4,400 overnight. Jeez. I literally remember like just a few months ago it was at like 3,300 and I was like, holy cow, that's ripping. And just a random dump. Okay. Yeah. That's what I was saying. It looks like just from watching the candles that there's a lot of sellers. ESNQ becoming a bit more synced here. A bit more synced. Oh boy. And we're selling. Okay. Reswept the lows. No SMT. Okay. ES also has a 1 minute fair value gap here. NQ 1 hour fair value gap. Did I say 1 hour? 1 minute fair value gap. I just think if NQ can really start to get just a couple buyers, we're gonna fly. Just need a couple. Weird action, yeah. Yeah, weird action. It's fairly choppy this morning. We've only moved from the high to the low 88 points, but I mean really majority last 20 minutes. I mean, we've pretty much been in a 50 point range. Pretty much. So definitely not the best so far. Still no trades, and that is a-okay. I notice we get a lot less viewers when we're on the slower, more consistent settings versus when we're on the hyper scalp settings. I think people need to get their dopamine hit, but just a lot of selling. Oh, that sun. Holy cow. Well, it's already 10 o'clock and there hasn't been much action so far. Let me hold on. Better. Oof. SMT here. NQES. Yep, bullish SMT might not hold for very long, but bullish SMT at the lows, still holding. Still holding. Getting choppy again. Holy smokes. Weird day. How's everyone else doing in the chat today? You guys green? You guys break even? You guys red? What's going on? I'm slightly red. If I end the day like this, it'll be my first red day of the month. First red day of the month. You're green AP, good. I'm green with the Autotrader, manually trading. I'm down one trade, but pretty green. Missed a lot of setups. Well, nice stuff. I'm down one trade, so just need one small, 1-to-1. I'm back to break even or something, but haven't seen really much yet, so. But yeah, the Autotrader, definitely green with those accounts, so. I'm getting momentum here. Awesome. Trendbender helped. Awesome, awesome. Autotrader trades here were 6 a.m., 3 a.m., and then last night at 8 and 9 o'clock. Oh, What are we doing, NQ? Definitely a lot of opportunities for scalps, but not much besides that. So ES also reversing here. ES looks honestly cleaner than NQ. My current iFVG settings, my favorite. I like mine. You get more trades. You also have more drawdown with mine though. I think ES looks better than NQ still. And random spike down. Holy smokes. Dude, we're climbing up. We're really trying. We are really trying to climb up. And then we get hit. Like, what is going on? Have been trading iFVG a whole month. Results have been good. I posted like a 30-day back test or 30-day live result kind of thing last week. That's in the Discord if you want to check that out. I think last Thursday, the 16th, was the worst day of the last month probably. It was down like, I don't even know, 5 trades if you traded the whole day with my settings. So last Thursday was not good for a lot of algos, but pretty much every other day was pretty dang good. And this week also, yesterday was up about, what did I even post yesterday? I don't remember where I posted it. I don't know. Yesterday was up like, I think $1,800 in the morning by morning. And then this morning I was up 1,100. That's on a high risk per trade. So I was on $500 of risk per trade. So you could obviously just divide it if you were doing lower risk per trade, right? But still pretty good. I can't complain. Again, it just really looks like keep trying to move up. We really are trying. Which also, I don't know what you guys think, but to me, this action makes me feel like we're going to fly towards all-time highs at some point today. I don't know what you guys think, but that's my thought process just from watching this action. Basically, it looks like there's a lot of buyers there getting hit down by a couple big sellers, but it would be you limiting your max contract size if you're getting less trades. Because the risk per trade has no impact on the trades that are taken. It just might take more contracts or less contracts. So you might need to, you know, increase your max contracts allowed. No problem, no problem. Oy, oy, oy. What is this? We still do have that bullish SMT at the lows. Kind of forgot about that, but yeah, bullish SMT at the lows. Ay, 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 ay. Seeing some movement, seeing a little bit, yeah. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Still a not very good action, though. Couldn't push higher. Yeah, it's just like we're getting buyers, and then every time we get buyers, we get hit with a random seller, like a big seller. So just no bueno, man. And we did have that SMT at the lows, but again, ES way cleaner. I'm just going to be completely honest here. ES is way cleaner. Like, at least if you were to take a long on ES, like, we're slowly climbing up. There's not as much random selling. But yeah, I mean, that's a good buy wick there. That's a good buy wick. Did your settings yesterday afternoon? How did it? I'll check in a few minutes here. A random spike. Oh my god, dude. Come on, continue up at least. I took a long on break even. It's gonna stop me out break even. It was up 20 points there, and I'm stopped out at break even. Yeah, that was just a random spike. It would be awesome if we could continue from here. Come on, man. Come on. Don't do us like that. Oh my god. What is this action, man? ES, of course, slowly climbing to the upside. And that is a break-even trade. Okay. I need to break over this 1 minute gap here. I took a long right here on this green candle. Right there. Stop losses break even. I would love if it could move up here, but come on. Let's go higher, man. Let's go higher. Let's go higher, buddy. Don't come back. Don't come back. Let's go for that New York Open high. Come on, we haven't hit the 50% quite yet. ES is sweeping the morning high here, so definitely a little weary of that. Starting to see selling. Starting to see selling. Again, I said this morning, I feel like the action after 10 a.m. has just been a little bit better. Been a little bit better. We do have a bearish SMT. ES swept the morning high. NQ did not. And it's gonna push back down now. It's gonna push right back down. That would be a bummer. That'd be a bummer. But yeah, I've been saying all morning, if we get any sort of buying it, I think we'll rip. I mean, I would consider that a pretty nice rip, but again, here comes the sellers. ES ripped way higher than NQ did, which, again, I've been saying ES. Yeah, I took a long at 50, 250. I scaled out at the, I mean, near the highs. I scaled out some at 268 and 278. It missed my other scale out at 89. So I'm still in 2 micros because I trade small-ish. But would be nice if we could move higher, though. Would be nice, man. And here it comes back to break even. What a just atrocious day for me, in my opinion. I think the action just isn't very smooth. That's all. Yeah, that bearish SMT from the 930 open really just sank the price there. ES swept that high, NQ didn't. SMT divergence. And falling. Unless we hold this 5-minute fair value gap. That'd be a miracle, but another instance where that trade ended up hitting 1.8 R of profit for me if you were to hold the whole position, and I only made 0.5 R on that. So, you know, something else I could just work on. I'm not sure how else I would change things, but, and again, there's just a random spike there. Random spike, so I'm still down $100 on the day. Like, what the heck, dude? If I took this right here, stop was down here though. So yeah, I mean, it hit 1R would have been here. 1.7R is here. But yeah, I didn't capture that. Didn't capture that. Literally only 0.5R. ES is still way more bullish than NQ. Dude, that's really useful for predicting these volatility. I've looked at level 2 before. I don't like to overcomplicate what I do generally, but I think I have level 2, I think, on Quan Tower. Like a Dom and stuff. I just don't, I don't use it. All right, well, it's 10:30. I think we'll call it here. Thanks all for joining. No trades on the live stream, which is kind of boring, but yeah, thanks for joining. Be safe the rest of the day. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Thanks for joining, guys.